Good evening, Lancer fans, and welcome to Lawrence High School in Lawrence, Massachusetts for this matchup in varsity girls basketball between the Dracut Middies and the Lancers of Lawrence High. Your Lancers come into the game with an 0-10 record. It's been a tough season, but tonight could be a chance for their first victory. Meanwhile, Dracut comes in with a 5-6 record. Folks, we'd like to thank you so much for joining us here tonight on LPS Media. My name is Jay Oza, here with you for all the play-by-play commentary. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with the starting lineups. Welcome back, Lancer fans, and thanks again for joining us here tonight on LPS Media. The 5-6 Dracut Middies in town to face off against your Lancers as they get fired up here at center court. They're 0-10 this season, and we're hoping perhaps they can pick up their first victory of the season. It's been a harsh 2015-16 campaign for the Lancers, but as always, we are happy and privileged to provide you with this coverage of Lawrence High Lancers varsity girls basketball tonight. Once again, our crew features Kaitan, David Vinas, Karina Hernandez, Carolina Hernandez, Katie Curiel, Michaela Gimas, and Luis Lopez. My name is Jay Oza, and thanks for joining us here Tuesday, January the 26th, 2016, the 11th game of the season for Lawrence High. Tipping it off for the Lancers will be number 1, Emily Ramos, and number 1 for Dracut, Julia Sanborn. The Lancers in the white uniforms with the blue trim, and Dracut in the baby blue uniforms with the white and dark blue trim. We are underway here from Lawrence. Dracut wins the tip. Here's Sanborn underneath. She puts it up. No good off the window. This one rolls out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds by Lawrence, so Dracut will have the ball back here. 11 seconds gone in the first quarter. No score. Here's Sanborn again trying to shoot over Ramos. No good off the window. Nice rebound there by Maribel Mateo. Here's Paulino. Paulino going coast to coast. Comes up a little short. Rebound is loose. Out of bounds off Dracut. And the Lancers retain possession. It's going to be Paulino underneath the basket to inbound. She finds Boone. Hazel passes it off. Has it stolen? Nope, it's going to be a jump ball. And after the jump ball, Lawrence will have the ball thanks to the possession arrow. Paulino inbounds again this time. She finds Solier. Talacia kicks it out to Mateo. Maribel Mateo back to Paulino. Paulino pulls up and knocks it down from the foul line. Lawrence goes up 2-0 on the jump shot by Yaritza. Paulino, number 21 in white. Here's Dracut trying to get on the board. Valerie Hines passes inside to Sanborn. Outside shot up on the way. And it's good. A 3-ball for Melissa Ianuzzo, number 15 in blue. Here's Paulino switching to the left hand, trying to pass it off to Talacia Solier. It's stolen. Nope, it's going to be another jump ball. Almost stolen by Dracut. That was Valerie Hines, number 3, who almost ripped it away. Referee calls jump ball. And thanks to the possession arrow, Dracut will take over here. They have a 3-2 lead on the three-pointer by Melissa Ianuzzo. And here's Ianuzzo inbounding it to Valerie Hines, the captain, the senior. Hines guarded well. She dishes over to Shay Lane, another senior. Hines gets it back out to Lane. Lane, another senior captain. Hines shoots from way downtown. Little too much mustard on that shot. But Dracut gets the offensive board. Hines fakes the shot, now drives, now kicks to Sanborn. Foul line jumper is off the mark. Nice rebound by Emily Ramos. Here's Solier driving to the basket, and she's going to draw the foul. First foul of the ball game, and it goes against Dracut. Foul called on Melissa Ianuso, number 15, her first personal. And Paulino gets set to inbound from the baseline. Gets it to Ramos, jump shot, no good. Rebound is loose. Last touched by Maribel Mateo, so it'll be Dracut basketball here. They have a 3-2 lead with 6:12 remaining in the first quarter. Here comes Valerie Hines, senior captain and point guard for the Middies. Hines gets the pick, goes to the basket, now kicks to Sanborn across court. Long three, no good. Nice rebound there by Talacia Solier. Solier driving into the paint. She's going to pull up, comes up a little bit short. Rebound goes to Emma Thibodeau. Now Sanborn. Three ball is no good for Lane. Here in the corner, Dracut gets it back. Now Hines. Hines driving to her left. She pulls up, draws the foul, can't get it to go, but Valerie Hines will be at the free throw line, shooting two. That's the first personal foul on Talacia Solier. First foul of the game on Lawrence. First free throw, no good for Hines. Remains a 3-2 ball game. Dracut on top. 5:32 left to play in the first quarter. Hines, the senior captain, makes one of two. That gives Dracut a 4-2 lead here. 5:30 left in the first. Paulino pulls up from three. No good. Rebound goes to Sanborn. Sanborn to Hines. Hines, long pass up to Lane. Lane drives and draws the foul. Nice drive there. And that's Melissa Ianuso getting to the basket and drawing the foul. Ianuso at the line, shooting two. Foul called on Maribel Mateo. First personal, second team foul here with 5:16 left in the first quarter. Ianuso misses the first. Sub into the game for the Lancers. That's number 20, Lisbeth Carpio. Rebound by Ramos, still a 4-2 game. Here's Solier. Now Mateo has it poked away, picked up by Solier. Solier guarded by Hines, trying to pass inside to Mateo, but it's knocked out of bounds by Dracut. Nice defensive play there by Shay Lane, number 23, knocking that one out of bounds. So it will remain Lancer basketball. Lancers down by 2, 5 minutes, 1 second left here in the first quarter. Mateo underneath. She gets set to inbound. Looking, gets it into Ramos. Emily passes to Solier. Solier inside, back to Ramos, now out to Hazel Boone. Boone controls the pass, now drives baseline, and she traveled with it. Dracut takes over as the Lancers turn it over there on the traveling violation by Hazel Boone. Still 4-2 our score. Dracut at Lawrence, and the Middies are up by 2 here. 4:40 left in the first. Kicked out to Hines. Hines for three. Can't get it to go off the glass. Now Lane out to Sanborn. Sanborn, nice D by Ramos. Ianuso can't get it to go off the window. Dracut with the offensive board, and that shot is knocked down by number 13, Emma Thibodeau. And Thibodeau's smooth jumper there gives Dracut a 4-point lead. 4:10 left, first quarter action here. Solier thought it was partially blocked, but Solier is actually able to draw the foul there. Let's see who it's on. I believe number 15, Melissa Ianuso, guilty of the foul. It's going to be the second personal and second team foul. Talacia Solier gets the friendly home court roll on that first free throw. that cuts the lead in half. It is 6-3. Lancers down by 3 here. 4:07 left in the first. Second free throw is no good, but it's stripped away. Foul called on the rebound attempt. Rebound was up for grabs, and Emily Ramos guilty of the foul there. Her first personal, third team foul. Here's Valerie Hines. Hines guarded by Boone, gets it inside to Sanborn. Sanborn, good defense by Ramos, gets it to Hines. No good. Rebound is gathered by Mateo. And here's Carpio. Carpio loses it. Stolen by Dracut. Here come the middies in transition. No good. Rebound still loose. Lane gets it. Sanborn in the middle, drives to the basket, and she's going to draw the foul. Foul called on Maribel Mateo. Second personal, fourth team foul here in the first half. 3:31 to go in the first. Julia Sanborn, number 1, the senior captain at the line, shooting 2. Knocks down the first. 7-3 our score. Paulino comes back into the game for the Lancers. Jasmine Mejia also into the game for Lawrence. Sanborn makes them both. That makes it 8-3. Dracut up by 5. .330 left in the first period here. Jasmine Mejia brings the ball up for Lawrence, trying to pass it back to Paulino. Great defense, though, by Dracut, and they convert. That's number 5, Kayla Gooch, Jr. She makes it 10-3. Dracut has opened up a 7-point lead. Here comes Paulino for the Lancers. Paulino can't get it to go. Tried the bank shot. Here's Hines passing it up ahead. It's Rebecca Fisher. Senior captain can't get that one to go. Inside to Lane, can't get it to go. Rebound still loose. Nice job on the offensive boards tonight by Dracut so far. Here's Hines, and Valerie Hines, number 3 for Dracut, is able to draw that foul. First personal on Mejia, 5th team foul. Here's Erin McMenamin inbounding, gets it to Lane. Lane back to McMenamin, nice block inside by Ramos. McMenamin gets that one to go. Nice shot from the outside by the sophomore, number 21, Erin McMenamin. Here's Hazel Boone, has the pass stolen, but Dracut stepped out of bounds. Good defensive effort, though, by McMenamin there. Lancer ball here, 12-3 the score. Dracut on top, Paulino. Looking to inbound it. And it's Solier who gathers. Solier trying to get it to Ramos. Here's Emily. Pass into the middle. No good. That was Mejia who couldn't get that one to go. And it remains a 12-3 ball game as Valerie Hines comes up with it. Kicks it. Shot is up and no good by McMenamin. Nice rebound there by Emily Ramos. Here's Mejia to the basket. Can't get it to go off the backboard. Rebecca Fisher has it stolen from her. The Lancers can't convert there. Dracut's Valerie Hines will get it back. That was Hazel Boone who couldn't quite finish that one. It remains 12-3 here, 90 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Boone. Boone picks up the dribble. She's in trouble here. Gets it to Solier. Talacia draws the foul. Nice job. Foul's going to be called. on Rebecca Fisher, number 22. That's the third team foul. And the first personal for Fisher. Lancers set to inbound here. Paulino calls break, gets it in to Mejia. Mejia to Solier. Solier trying to drive the lane, leaves it for Mejia, and Mejia does a great job to draw that foul. And Jasmine is going to get to the line. First personal foul on number 5, Kayla Gooch. That's the fourth team foul. Mejia is at the line here in a 12-3 ball game. Lancers down. That'll make it 12-4. 8-point game here. 1 minute, 8 seconds left in the first. Sub into the game for the Lancers is number 20, Lizbeth Carpio. Mejia makes 1 of 2 from the line. And the ball into the hands of number 13, Emma Thibodeau. Now Sanborn takes the shot. She knocks it down. That's Julia Sanborn, the senior captain. She extends the Dracut lead to 10. Last minute of the first quarter. Mejia. She's going to pull up. No good by Jasmine Mejia. 40 seconds left in the quarter. Long pass. That one is good. Off the backboard, number 15, Melissa Ayanuso, makes it 16-4 here. 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Solier driving the lane. Nice move, but she can't quite finish it. Rebound Sanborn. Pass up ahead. That one is good off the window for number 5, Kayla Gooch. Time running out here, 4 seconds left. That shot no good by Solier. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. The score after 8 minutes of action, Dracut 18, Lawrence High 4. Folks, thanks as always for watching LPS Media. We'll take this opportunity to remind you that we broadcast on both Comcast Channel 99 and Verizon Channel 41. LPS TV broadcasts 24 hours a day, covering events at all of the wonderful schools around the city of Lawrence. Some of our regular programs include LHS Sports, theatrical productions, committee meetings, school committee meetings, I should say, and LPS Rewind, a show featuring news and events from around all of our Lawrence public schools. Watch our electronic bulletin board on our channel to see our full program lineup. You can also find LPS Media all day, every day on YouTube. Just search for Lawrence Public Schools, and you can watch any big sporting event that we've covered in the last few years. Just about set to get back to the action here. Second quarter will begin in just a few moments here. It'll be Paulino to inbound here. She's looking, trying to get it to Solier. Finally gets it into Boone just before 5-second violation. Here's Hazel, picks up the dribble, gets it in to Paulino. Paulino kicks it. Solier pulls up. No good, she bricked it. Good rebound there by Ayanuso. Hines, long pass up to Sanborn. Sanborn can't quite finish. Ramos taps the rebound to Solier. Solier going coast to coast. No good, can't finish. Mateo can't draw the foul. And that one is knocked out of bounds by Dracut, so Lawrence will retain possession. 7:25 to go in the first half. Lawrence down here to Dracut. 18-4 is the score. Ramos pulls up, can't get it to go. Rebound still loose. It's going to be Valerie Hines, the point guard, to come up with it. She passes it up ahead. That shot is no good off the glass. attempt by Emma Thibodeau. Here's Iannuzo trying to get it to Sanborn. Stolen by the Lancers. Paulino ended up with it. Gives it to Solier. Solier, nice move there. Trying to pass into Ramos, pass too high. Dracut basketball, 6:55 to play in the first half. Hines takes it into the paint. She pulls up, can't get it to go. Rebound loose. Mateo has it, but it's a jump ball. It's a jump ball after that tie-up. Jump ball favors Dracut. Here's an outside shot by Iannuzo. No good. Rebound Dracut. Sanborn in the middle pulls up. Bricks it. Rebound. Solier and Paulino both coming up with the rebound. Here's Paulino. Paulino to Boone. Boone pulls up. Can't get it to go. Lancers getting some good looks. Not getting the rolls though tonight. Here's Sanborn in the middle. And let's see what the call is. Lancers think it was traveling, but the referees want to talk about it. And yes, indeed. Dracut turns the ball over on a traveling violation. Six minutes and 7 seconds to go here in the first half. Lancers and Middies going at it in some MVC action. Paulino passing inside to Ramos. Ramos to Mateo. Mateo took a step. Lancers turn it over here with 5:55 left in the first half. Here's Valerie Hines. Brick. Nice rebound there by Emily Ramos. Here's Paulino. Paulino with 5:40 to play here in the half. It's still 18-4 Dracut. Now Ramos. Ramos to the corner. Solier. Baseline shot, no good. Rebound Dracut. Hines gets it back. Valerie Hines passing inside. Kicked out. Faking the shot, and that one is no good. Put up by Emma Thibodeau. Thibodeau can't convert the jumper. It's still 18-4 here. Double dribble against the Lancers. Another turnover. Dracut basketball here with 5 minutes and 6 seconds remaining in the first half. Sub into the game for the Lancers is Jasmine Mejia, who comes in for Hazel Boone. And Hines and the Dracut offense gets back to work. Hines low pass to Sanborn, and Sanborn finishes the job. Julia Sanborn, the senior captain with the finish there, makes it 20-4. Middies on top. They have a 16-point lead. And Mejia took a step with that one. Another Lancer turnover. Dracut ball with 4:43 to play in the half. Here's Hines. Sanborn kicks it out. Sanborn gets it back. And that one is tipped out of bounds by Maribel Mateo. Good defense by Mateo, partially blocking the shot. Iannuzo inbounds. Now it's Sanborn, bricks it, gets her own rebound, 2 dribbles, and a foul called. 2 shots coming up for Sanborn. Foul called on number 1, Emily Ramos. Second personal foul on Emily Ramos, 6th team foul here in the first half. 4:18 to play. Sanborn at the line, shooting 2. She makes the first one. That sets our score at 21-4. Subs into the game for Lawrence. Crystal DeLeon into the game. And so is Elisa Colon. Sanborn makes them both. 22-4 the score. Here's DeLeon. DeLeon fakes the shot. Passes it to Mejia. Underneath. Colon can't finish. Nice rebound by DeLeon. Still loose. Now Colon from the outside. Front rim. Rebound, Dracut. Shaylane gets the board. Here's Sanborn. Shot no good. Front rim. DeLeon gets it back. Her pass is blocked by Hines. Out of bounds. Last touched by Lawrence's Crystal DeLeon, the junior. 3:43 left in the first half. Our score 22-4. Dracut on top here in Lawrence. Valerie Hines picks up the dribble, gives it to Thibodeau, now inside to Sanborn. Sanborn looking, kicks it to Thibodeau, now back to Sanborn. Inside, off the window, no good. Rebound Dracut, and the finish is made by number 23, Shaylane. She's a senior, she's a captain. She's number 23 in baby blue, and she gives Dracut a 20-point lead. It's 24-4 here. Solier can't finish on that one. Tried to bank it home on the finger roll. There's a long pass up ahead to Thibodeau. She can't save it, and she's able to knock it off of Talacia Solier. Subs into the game for Dracut here. Emily Tierney into the game for Valerie Hines. Here's Rebecca Fisher passing it inside, and we're going to have a foul called on Dracut. It's an offensive foul. It's a push called on number 23, Shaylane. That's her first personal 5th team foul. Comes with 2:45 left in the first half. Low pass by Solier is stolen. And that's a foul called on Maribel Mateo. Nice steal there by Shaylane. (24-4) our score. At the line with 2 shots is Shaylane. Bricks the first. 2:37 left in the first half. Sub into the game for the Lancers, Bianca Arias, number 35. No good on both free throws, so it remains a 20-point game here. Here's DeLeon. DeLeon off the backboard, searching for her own rebound. It goes out of bounds, off Lawrence, and it'll be Dracut basketball. Sub for Dracut is Kayla Gooch into the game, number 5. It'll be Emily Tierney to run the point for the moment. Tierney passing off to Fisher. Fisher looks down low to Gooch. Gooch finds Tierney. There's a jumper. No good. Erin McMenamin can't find the range. Dracut gets it back though. That one is deflected out of bounds. A nice block there by DeLeon. So it remains Dracut ball. And McMenamin will inbound it. Gets it inside to Sanborn. She gets 2 off the glass, and she'll get to the line with a chance for a 3-point play. Foul called on Bianca Arias. First personal, 8th team foul. One-and-one chance is no good. Julia Sanborn can't make the first, so Lancers get it back. Here's Mejia. Good defense here for Dracut. They come up with a steal. Tierney to the basket. She's going to draw the foul. It was Talacia Solier guilty of it. That's Solier's second personal, 9th team foul. Tierney at the line. She'll get 2 shots. It won't be a 1-and-1 because of the shooting foul. First free throw, no good for Tierney. Our score 26-4 with 1:41 to play in the first half. Second free throw coming up for Emily Tierney. Can't get the roll. Hazel Boone comes up with the rebound, but it's going to be called a jump ball underneath. Lancers get possession thanks to the possession arrow. And we'll see Paulino run the point here. Paulino to Hazel Boone. Boone picks up the dribble. Inside to Arias. Arias cross-court pass. Paulino for 3. No good. Out of bounds. Untouched. So it'll be Dracut basketball. Here's Rebecca Fisher inbounding to Tierney. Tierney pushes it up ahead. McMenamin almost has it stolen. Picked up by Tierney in the corner. Sanborn in the middle. 1 minute till halftime. Sanborn off the glass. No good. Rebound is loose. And we're going to have a foul coming up on Hazel Boone on the rebound attempt. Boone fouled Kayla Gooch. So Gooch gets to the line. Boone picks up her first personal 10th team foul. And Kayla Gooch, the junior, at the line. No good on the first. Score remains 26-4. .6 seconds until halftime. Gooch can hit the second. Out of bounds off Dracut. Lancer basketball. And 54.6 seconds to work with. Here's Carpio for the Lancers. Lisbeth passing to Boone. Boone puts it up. Can't draw the foul, though. Trying to get that one in off the glass. This one is passed up ahead. Dracut trying to score here as much as possible before halftime. That's a nice jump shot. Knocked down by Rebecca Fisher, the senior captain, number 22. Sets our score at 28-4. Here's Gill for Lawrence, passing off to Boone. Carpio trying to drive right, now pulls up. Tries to drive right again. Gets it to Gill. Here's Gill, 3-ball is blocked. Here's Fisher, 2 seconds till halftime. Fisher pulls up, she got it off, can't get it to go, and that's gonna do it for the first half of play here in Lawrence. Dracut in the lead here. Our score at halftime, Middies 28, Lancers 4. We'd like to thank you for joining us here on LPS Media. We're going to take a halftime timeout, and we'll be right back with the second half.
So you see, son, good manners are important. Should I go through it again?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Exactly. Always say please, thank you, you're welcome, excuse me, sit up straight, hold doors open for ladies. If the door's locked, knock first. Don't burp, don't swear, don't stare, don't use bad language, or talk with your mouth full. Keep your elbows off the table.
What table?
And don't interrupt. Cover your mouth when you cough or sneeze. On the bus, give your seat up to anybody who has trouble standing. Bottom line, treat others the way you want to be treated. Got it?
Got it.
Good talk.
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain.
Hi.
Hi. May I please have an application? Thank you.
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
Okay.
Take that first step towards a better future. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks for joining us here on LPS Media. My name is Jay Oza. Our crew tonight here for Dracut at Lawrence, Kai Tun, David Vinas, Karina Hernandez, Carolina Hernandez, Katie Curiel, Michaela Gimas, and Luis Lopez. My name is Jay Oza, and it is a pleasure and a privilege to provide you with tonight's broadcast of the 5 and 6 Dracut Middies in town facing off against the 0-10 Lawrence High Lancers. Halftime score, 28-4. Dracut on top here, well in the driver's seat. Lancers trying to make somewhat of a comeback here as we begin the third quarter. Lancers only scoring 4 points in that first half. Let's see if they can get the offense in gear here as they try to pick up their first win of the season. Here is Julia Sanborn, number 1. She did some damage against the Lancers in the first half. There's an outside shot, and it is good for number 15, Melissa Ayanuso. She knocks down a 3. That makes it 31-4 here in the third quarter. Here's Yaritza Paulino passing over to Hazel Boone, but we're going to have a foul called on the pass. Foul called on number 15 of the Middies, Melissa Ayanuso. That's her third personal and first team foul of the second half. Paulino inbounds it, but it's stolen by Hines. Hines to the basket, and she gets 2 on the turnover. 33-4. Here's Solier. Talacia gets the pick from Mateo. Pick and roll. Mateo gets it, but she's stripped. Nice defense there by the Middies. Dracut can't finish. Now an outside shot is good. Emma Thibodeau for 3, and that makes it 36-4. 6 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Here's Talacia, gets the pick from Ramos. Ramos rolls. Passes to Paulino. Paulino, the floater, comes up short. Nice save there by Maribel Mateo. Now Ramos pulls up, front rims it. That one is tipped out by Mateo. Dracut takes over, 5:58 left in the third. Here's Thibodeau passing inside to Sanborn. Out to Hines. Hines takes the 3, long with it. Rebound tipped by Mateo and into the hands of Paulino. Paulino going coast to coast, puts it up with the right hand, can't draw the foul. She hits the deck, and it looks like she might be hurt. Perhaps an ankle sprain. Paulino's played a pretty good game here today. She spent some time running the point. She fell down on, I believe, her left ankle, and so she'll have a seat on the bench. Hazel Boone into the game. Here's Ramos. Ramos driving, puts it up, and Emily Ramos draws the foul. She will get to the line to shoot 2. That foul was on number 23, Shay Lane, knocking away the arm of Emily Ramos. Ramos can't hit the first. 5 minutes, 38 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Ramos makes the second. She gets 1 of 2. Sets our score at 36-5. The timeout called by head coach Dan Bluen, and the Lancer bench We will take this opportunity to remind you that we broadcast here at LPS Media on both Comcast Channel 99 and Verizon Channel 41. LPS TV broadcasts 24 hours a day covering events at all of the wonderful public schools around the city of Lawrence. Some of our regular programming includes LHS Sports, theatrical productions, school committee meetings, and LPS Rewind, a show featuring news and events from around all of our Lawrence public schools. Please watch the electronic bulletin board on our channel to see the full program lineup. You can also find LPS Media all day, every day on YouTube. Just search for Lawrence Public Schools, and you can watch any big sporting event we've covered from the last few years. And we are back to the action here in Lawrence. Middies visiting Lawrence this evening, and they've got the lead here. And Valerie Hines with a sweet jumper there adds to the lead. 38-5 is the score. That pass a little too tall for Talacia Solier. Lancers turn it over, and it's Dracut basketball. Here's Hines. Hines driving right, now kicks. Sanborn, inside pass to Hines. Hines with a nice finish. Valerie Hines gives Dracut a 35-point lead. It's 40 for the Middies and only 5 for the Lancers. Ramos has it stolen away from her, but a foul called. Let's see who it is on. That foul is going to be on Lawrence here. Mateo picks up the foul, 4th personal, 1st team foul of the second half. So Dracut takes over once again. Here is Valerie Hines. Long pass up ahead to Thibodeau. Thibodeau passes inside to Gooch. Lancers do a good job on defense there to tie it up. And that's going to be a jump ball. And possession to Lawrence. Hazel Boone, number 13 in white, calls out a play. Gets the pick from Ramos. Boone pulls up, can't knock it down. Sanborn the rebound. Here's Hines up the other way. Inside pass to McMenamin. Now Sanborn gets it back. Tries to bank it home. Can't finish, but she does draw the foul. Emily Ramos fouled Sanborn. That is the 3rd personal. Sanborn knocks down the first. It's 41-5 here. 4:19 left in the third. Sanborn bricks the second. Hazel Boone has it. Boone back to Paulino. Paulino puts it up. No good, went over the backboard. Here's Valerie Hines. Lancers bringing a little bit of press. Hazel Boone applying the pressure. And Boone fouls Valerie Hines. Side out for the Middies. Here's Hines. Hines working on Boone. Hines dribbling in with the left hand, kicks it to Sanborn. No good. Hines the rebound. She puts it up no good. And Boone comes away with the rebound. Hazel into the paint. Tipped by the defense. Here's Cologne. Throws it away. Dracut ball. Hines up ahead. Outside shot is good. That's Rebecca Fisher, the senior captain. That was 2-pointer, not a 3. Score is 43-5. Solier's shot, no good. Rebound gathered well by Cologne, but Cologne wasn't able to finish. Last touched by Dracut. Subs into the game for both teams as Paulino seems to have recovered from the ankle injury. She's back in the game. Here's Hazel Boone to Paulino. Paulino draws the foul, and Jaritza Paulino will get to the line. 3 minutes, 9 seconds remaining in the third quarter. That foul called on number 22, Rebecca Fisher, the senior captain. She picks up her second personal, third team foul of the second half. First free throw off the front rim for Paulino. One more free throw coming up. Second free throw is good for Jaritza. That sets the score at 43-6. That pass is too tall. It goes out of bounds. Dracut turns it over. Lancer basketball here on the near side. Here's Carpio for the Lancers, number 20 in white. Carpio picks up the dribble, finds Boone. Boone's going to pull up. Off the backboard, no good. Rebound, Dracut. Here's Julia Otoski, number 25. Now into the corner. That shot is way off. Nice rebound, though, by Carpio. And Carpio has it stolen from her. Here's Gooch with it. And we have a foul called. Not a jump ball. That is a foul that's going to be against the Lancers. It's a first personal foul here on Elisa Cologne, number 14 for the Lancers. That is the fourth team foul of the second half. Score is still 46-3. From the outside, Gooch knocks it down. Foot was on the line, though, so that's only a 2. Only a 2, so it's 45-6 now. Paulino inside. Bricks it. Good attempt, though, on the floater. Fast break the other way. Nice finish there by Dracut. Number 25, Julia Otoski. No good for Lawrence. Here comes Dracut back up the other way in a 47-6 game. Inside drive is up and no good off the glass. Rebound by Mejia, and here comes Jasmine. Jasmine kicks it. .133 to play. Third quarter action here. Middies visiting Lawrence, and they're having a very nice visit. They've got a comfortable lead. A 41-point lead, to be exact. 90 seconds remaining in the third. Emily Tierney goes all the way to the basket. Can't get it to go, but that's a nice rebound by Paulino. Paulino switching to the left, switches back to the right. Now passes to DeLeon. DeLeon kicks it out. Here's Gill. Gill has it stolen from her. Nice pass up ahead. Dracut trying to turn this turnover into some points, and they do. 49-6. Here's Mejia. Last minute of the third quarter. Paulino, strong drive. Can't finish. DeLeon off the glass. Can't get it to go. Another nice rebound by Paulino. And Jaritza is going to draw the foul. She's played really well tonight. playing all kinds of positions, playing both forward and guard. And she did suffer a bit of an ankle injury, but she is back in the game, and she's hustling. She's been a standout player for the Lancers in an otherwise pretty tough matchup here. First free throw is good for Paulino. That makes it 49-7. Sub into the game for the Lancers, number 11, Ashley Guerrero. Paulino makes one of two. Rebound is loose. Picked up by Dracut's Gooch. Kayla Gooch trying to find some room, and she does. Finds a lot of room, in fact. Nice pass underneath, and another two for Dracut. Excellent job by the Middies, clearly playing with their second team here, and they're still performing well. It's 51-7. DeLeon passes out to Paulino. Paulino's going to take it. Front rims it. Tierney the board. Here comes Emily Tierney. She kicks it. Outside shot. No good. Second effort is good. Dracut not letting off the gas. That's going to do it, folks, for the third quarter. 1 second left. Gill throws it up. Almost knocks it down. But that is the end of the third quarter with the score, Dracut 53, Lawrence High 7. We'll take a look now at the road ahead for Lawrence High. After tonight's game, the Lancers will play next at Andover. That will be on Friday, January the 29th, the 7 p.m. game in Andover. The Lancers take on the Golden Warriors. Then on Tuesday, February the 2nd, Groundhog's Day, the Lancers will host Central Catholic. Raiders in town for a Tuesday night game. Next week, Friday, February the 5th, the Lancers will host Haverhill. That's also a 7 p.m. game. And rounding out the schedule throughout the month of February, the Lancers play at Tewksbury, at home against Chelmsford, Somerville, and Malden, and away at Amesbury and at Dracut. Fourth quarter just about set to get underway here in Lawrence. Dracut with the commanding lead, 53-7. Here's Tierney running the point. Traveling violation on Dracut. Middies turn it over. Lancers in business here, trying their best to start some offense. Here's Talacia Solier. Trying to put the moves on. Gets the pick from Paulino. Solier, cross court to Ramos. Emily to the basket. Can't finish. Rebound Dracut. Inside to Gooch. Gooch gets two. That's Kayla Gooch, the junior guard. Here's Solier with 7 minutes and 8 seconds left in the game. Mateo, now Boone. Boone to Paulino. Paulino trying to drive baseline. Now she kicks it, gets it outside. Emily Ramos, cross court to Solier. 5 on the shot clock, and Talacia finishes, makes it 55-9. Nice finish by Talacia Solier. Here's an outside shot. That three ball is long. Gooch tried to save it, wasn't able to. Lancer ball. Six minutes, 33 seconds left in the ball game. Here is Talacia Solier. Dribbles behind her back. Looking for Boone inside. Boone does a nice job to draw the foul. 2 shots coming up for Hazel Boone, number 13 in white for the Lancers. She needs 1 free throw to get the Lancers into double digits here. 55-10 our score now. And the Lancer bench calls timeout with 6:25 to play here in the game. After tonight's game, the next time that the Dracut Middies play will be on January 29th. That is Friday night when the Middies host Billerica. After that, on Groundhog's Day as well, February the 2nd, the Middies will travel and play at Lowell. .625 left in the game here. Middies well on top of the Lancers. 55-10 is our score. Hazel Boone at the line. She made her first free throw to bring Lawrence into double digits. Let's see if she can get the second. Boone makes one of two. Rebound loose, picked up by Dracut. And here comes Tierney. Emily Tierney passing it into the corner. Three ball is no good. And the rebound is scooped up by Dracut. Here's Gooch. Back to Tierney. Nice job on defense by Yaritza Paulino, swatting that pass out of bounds. Here's Tierney. Passing it inside, back out to Tierney. Three ball. No good off the front rim. Rebound loose. Grabbed by Solier. Solier pulls up here at the three-point line. Loses the handle, and Paulino is there to grab it. Kicks it to Ramos. Ramos takes the shot. No good off the front rim. And that was last touch by Paulino. Dracut basketball. Gooch inbounds, now gets it back. Here's Kayla Gooch. Now Emily Tierney. She's guarded by Maribel Mateo. Tierney passing into the corner, baseline drive. Now it's a pass inside. Nice blocking by Emily Ramos. She passes all the way out to Hazel Boone. Boone can't quite finish. Rebound goes to Dracut here with 5:10 left in the ball game. Middies on top of the Lancers, 55-10. Inside pass, now kicked back out. Tierney driving the lane, leaves it. Now Gooch, double teamed. We have a traveling violation against Dracut. 4:54 to go in the game. Lawrence High trying to put some offense together here as we go down the home stretch. Talacia Solier switches to her left, now back to her right. She's got the lane, she can't finish, but she draws the foul. It is Emily Tierney who commits the foul. Tierney picks up her first personal here in the fourth quarter. That is the 6th team foul of the second half. Talacia Solier at the line. Can't make the first one. Score remains 55-10 with 4 minutes 45 seconds remaining in the game. Second free throw, no good. Score remains the same. Here's Tierney passing it up ahead to Gooch. Nice block there by Emily Ramos. She's had a few blocks tonight. Good interior defense by Emily Ramos of Lawrence High. That shot is off the mark, rebounded by Solier. Solier's got some space to work with here, running the fast break. Solier has it knocked away, but a foul committed by Dracut. That's Dracut's 7th team foul. It's Kayla Gooch who picks up the foul. That's her 2nd personal. Again, it's the 7th team foul. And Solier has a 1-on-1 chance. She can't make the first. Dracut is able to get it over the timeline. Nice steal by Yaritza Paulino. Paulino to Solier. Solier back to Paulino, and Paulino finishes! And that is the best play of the night for Lawrence High. Excellent steal by Paulino and great passing between Solier on Paulino, and Yaritza finishes. Nice job by Yaritza Paulino on that play. She's really earned it. She's played a great ball game tonight, playing multiple positions and playing through an ankle injury. Here's Talacia Solier. She's going to pull up from downtown, and she knocks it down. Talacia Solier showing some range. That one is knocked away by Ramos. Ramos has it. She goes to the basket. Can't finish, can't draw the foul. Rebound Solier. This one is up for grabs. Nice job by Ramos, who almost saved it. 55-15. Nice block by Ramos. Excellent job. And it results in 2 for Talacia Solier. Nice defense there by Emily Ramos. Some call her Lego because she likes getting blocks. And that defense results in an easy 2 for Talacia Solier. Our score 55-17. Timeout called by the Lancer bench, and we will have some subs come into the game here for the Lancers. It'll be Ashley Guerrero, number 11, Elisa Colon, number 14, Haley Gill is into the game as well, number 22 for the Lancers. Monica Arias, number 24, also into the ball game. And so is number 10, Crystal DeLeon. And here we go down the home stretch. 3 minutes, 4 seconds to play in the ball game. 55-17 is the score. DeLeon playing some tough D here. Dracut sticking with the same 5 players. Shot is up and shot is good. 2 points for the Middies. It's 57-14. Dracut up by 42, 35 to go. Here's Colon. Colon puts it up off the glass for 2. Nice shot by Elisa Colon, the freshman. 57-19 now. Nice passing by Dracut. Excellent passing, and Emily Tierney finishes. She makes it 59-19. Here's Ashley Guerrero running the point. Gets it into DeLeon. DeLeon can't finish. Nice attempt, though, by Arias, trying to rip away the rebound. Sorry, that was not Arias. That was Elisa Colon, number 14, trying for that rebound. And the best she can do is knock it out of bounds. And Colon heads to the bench, and Bianca Arias is into the game, number 35. Nice defense by Monica Arias. She gets the steal, and she has it tipped away, but it will remain Lancer basketball with 1:39 left on the clock. Just a reminder that our next broadcast here on LPS Media will be on Friday, February the 5th, when this very girls basketball team will host the Haverhill Hillies. After that, our next broadcast will be on Tuesday, February the 9th, when the boys basketball team hosts Andover. And our final regular season, I emphasize regular season, our final regular season broadcast will be on Tuesday, February the 23rd, when the boys basketball team will host North Andover. And we are hoping that perhaps the boys basketball team will get a playoff berth, which is why we say there are 3 regular season broadcasts left during the season. But as the MIAA and the rest of the season plays out, we will let you know what playoff broadcasts we may or may not be able to do as we head towards the end of the winter athletics season. Arias does a nice job at the line here, makes it 59-21. She makes them both. 1 minute 30 seconds remaining in the game. Here's Tierney for Dracut. Tierney gets it back. Tierney puts it up off the glass. No good, but a nice rebound by Gill. Gill checks the clock. About 70 seconds to work with. Now DeLeon. DeLeon switching hands to her right, now back to her left. She puts it up. Comes up a little short. She gets her own rebound. Great hustle by Crystal DeLeon. Into the final minute. Outside shot by Arias. No good. Rebound, Dracut. 50 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Here's Tierney. Tierney kicks it. Outside shot. 3 ball for the Middies. And it's 62-21. 35 seconds left in the ballgame. Here's Gill. Kicking to Arias. She's going to shoot the 3. Too long. Rebound Dracut. 30 seconds left. Gooch is going to pull up. She had an open path to the basket, but she pulls up here. Now 20 seconds left. Gooch gets it back. Kicked out. 3 ball. No good. Rebound loose. Picked up by Dracut. Tierney. She's going to fire from 3. No good. Rebound loose. Another long shot. No good off the glass. And that one is knocked out of bounds. Saved by Arias. Gets it to Bianca Arias. And now we're going to have a tie-up. Perhaps a foul called. We'll see here. 0.5 seconds left on the clock. And DeLeon heaves it up at the buzzer. And that's going to do it here from Lawrence High, folks. The final score, Dracut 62, Lawrence 21. As always, folks, thank you so much for joining us here on LPS Media. Don't forget to check out Comcast Channel 99, Verizon Channel 41, and all of our broadcasts that you can check out on YouTube. Folks, as always, my name is Jay Oza. For my entire crew here on LPS Media, folks, we'll see you next time.